Welcome to Pronunciation Practice Videos at Home. This video should help you to practice your pronunciation before you come to class. This will allow the lecture to be at home and your practice to be mostly in class. We hope that this will provide a more effective place of practice for you this semester. So welcome. Today we are going to be talking about the vowel, the schwa. The schwa is the most common vowel in English, and it's very important to know how to pronounce it correctly. The schwa is usually used in unstressed syllables. This allows you to say a word more quickly. For example, my name, Stephanie. This is not Stephanie, it is Stephanie. So we stress the first syllable of my name the most, sta. The middle syllable is the schwa, Stepha, Stephanie. The last syllable in my name has secondary stress and is not a schwa. So as you can see, the unstressed syllable, has the schwa. Stephanie, Stephanie. There are many spellings of the schwa, always in unstressed syllables. The schwa occurs in two separate circumstances. Number one, in unstressed syllables in multisyllabic words, but also in function words that are not stressed. This is to allow the sentence to be said more quickly. For example, there is a dog. There is a dog. As you can see, a dog turns into a dog because it is a function word and not stressed. There is a dog. So in English, function words like is or a are often turns into a schwa sound. This allows the sentence to be said more quickly. Now the schwa has many different spellings because it's all in many different kinds of unstressed syllables. So looking in your book on page 7, okay, just like this here, look at the different spellings of the schwa. For example, the A, arrive, ashamed, asleep, away, signal. We can see that the schwa is spelled with A. But also with the vowel E, we can also turn that into a schwa sound. For example, oven, open, cement, jacket, belief. The letter I can also represent the schwa sound. Liquid, humid, capital, typical, cousin. The O can be the schwa, occur, obtain, lemon, lesson, contain. The U can be the schwa, upon, suppose, circus, column, support. So we see that the schwa is spelled in many different ways in unstressed syllables in English. There are other more complicated spellings like EO, OU, IOU, IO, and AI. For example, pigeon, famous, delicious, nation, certain. This is the vowel, the schwa. It's very important to know how and when to use it. Now, take a look at your pre-work for week 2. There is an explanation of what the schwa is. A good example is the word banana. Banana. The middle syllable is stressed in banana. Can you hear the schwa sounds? The first syllable and the third syllable are both unstressed, and they both have the schwa. banana. This is a very common sound. There are other unstressed vowels. However, the schwa is the most common. However, there are some others. For example, E instead of E, I, O instead of OR, U instead of U. As you can see, these vowels become shorter if they are unstressed. However, usually the schwa is in an unstressed syllable in English. Now, listen to the video of this story, and then I would like you to practice reading it on your own. I looked at the clock and saw it was late, so I jumped into my car. There was a large storm, and so I realized I was going to be not only late, but even later. The sky was cloudy and the streets were snowy, and I knew I could never get to the city on time. So I put on some music and drove to a cafe. I asked for the menu. I ordered a banana muffin with coffee and cream. I was so happy and pleased with myself for waiting the storm out inside. But when I called my father, he was angry. Now, read the story yourself and focus on reducing the vowels in the unstressed syllables. Okay, now circle the words with more than one syllable that use a schwa. Practice these words on your own. Next, let's do exercise number 2. Practicing at home. Now this pre-work will focus on producing the schwa. The schwa can be used at the beginning or the middle or the end of words. Practice reading the following words and divide the words into separate syllables using a slash. Now, circle the syllable where a schwa should be used. Here is the example, number 1. Appreciate, appreciate. We can see that the first syllable is the schwa, and we have separated the syllables into 4 parts. Appreciate. Appreciate has 4 syllables. Number 2, listen carefully and divide the syllables, circling the schwa. Number 2, esteem, esteem, esteem. Number 3, muffin, muffin, muffin. Number 4, father, father, father. Number 5, mother, mother, mother. Number 6, daughter, daughter, daughter. Number 7, contain, contain, contain. Number 8, solidify, solidify, solidify. Number 9, produce, produce, produce. Number 10, control, control, control. 11, production, production, production. Number 12, opponent, opponent, opponent. Number 13, academic, academic, academic. 14, technical, technical, technical. 15, practical, practical, practical. Number 16, regarded, regarded, regarded. Number 17, purpose, purpose, purpose. 18, suffering, suffering, suffering. Now take your time and listen again if you need to. Your teacher will be helping you with the answers in class. I hope that this video has helped you to prepare yourself to practice in class the schwa sound and thinking about word stress. See you next week.